I once had a narcissistic writing partner call me an ungrateful simply because he found out I was writing with someone else. Not because I betrayed him, not because I did anything wrong, but because my kindness, empathy, and emotional softness were feeding him, and suddenly that supply wasn't just his anymore. That's the thing about narcissists. They love the nice ones. And we are going to talk about why they like the nice ones so you can see these traits in yourself and know how to fend the narcissist off of you. Number 1, nice people don't trust their anger. So if you're the nice one, you probably second guess yourself a lot. Or when you replay situations in your mind, you think, oh, this kind of annoyed me, but maybe I'm just not seeing it from their perspective. You don't have the self-trust to be like, no, I got angry because I was disrespected. You also tend to soften your delivery. You say things like, oh, I'm just sort of kind of a little not upset, just, a little confused. I'm a little disappointed at you. You make up all of these words and put all these justifiers in so you don't have to be too harsh and real with the other person. Narcissists love that. As a people pleaser, you might feel a lot of shame around anger, but it is good to show your anger quickly at the first sign of disrespect. Number 2, you have something they don't, emotional currency. See, you have kindness, empathy, and softness. The ability to consider others is emotional currency. Narcissists see this and they're like, ooh, what's that? They're like, oh, wow, this empathy feels so nice when I'm around it. It feels like a warm, cozy blanket. And then they're like, how can I keep this soft sweetie in my life? I should control them. And that is how they think. They don't realize that's how they think, but that is how they think. And frankly, it is like they're a vampire and they're quite literally sucking the blood, sucking the energy out of you to live, to survive, because they're vacant of empathy. You're essentially their food supply. And also the other thing is that they see the way your kindness and empathy and your light, how that attracts other people to you. And they like that. It's kind of like a thing of status to be with you. Even if you don't actually have any type of status or clout, or you don't have things like followers or money in that typical sense, you have a light about you that attracts others to you. Therefore, they want to be associated with you. Once again, it's important that you know this so you can watch out if someone seems like they want to take it, because if you don't know something about yourself, you can't protect it. And we'll keep covering other qualities that narcissists like that you probably have throughout this video, so keep watching. Number 3, you're nice. And nice equals accessible, which equals trainable. If you're the nice one, you hate conflict. You avoid it like Californians avoid hard work, and narcissists love that. They know if they push you, you're not gonna clap back anytime soon, if ever. You're happy to be their emotional punching bag forever. So when conflict happens, instead of addressing the disrespect, you're unpacking their origin story like it's Joker starring Joaquin Phoenix. You're like, well, they talk down to me because when they were little, their dad talked down to them, and I really get that, and I'm empathetic, and I understand their origin story. Then you convince yourself that tolerating bad behavior makes you a good person, and that is to your demise. It actually makes you a target. See, that's the nice person inner dialogue. I know it well because I used to be her. And narcissists see that softness and go, oh, perfect, a DIY kit, I can mold this. They don't see you as a partner. They see you as a trainable puppy they can program. I say this with love, not judgment. Let me give you an example. I had a best friend once, rich, bougie, generous. She'd gift me things and take me on family vacations. And I noticed the more I agreed with her opinions or complimented her, the more gifts I got. Then I started making new friends and she lost it. She literally said, she was like, "Those girls aren't your real friends. Do they give you gifts? Do you still want gifts, Melanie?" And I was like, "Yes, master, forgive me. I'm so sorry, my lord, for betraying the kingdom." It was insane. But here's the pattern. Narcissists adore people who apologize first, justify everything, and hand over their power by being trainable. Once they get into your mind, it's not a relationship anymore. It's programming. You're not a partner. You're their AI. They don't want connection. They want a pleasant puppet. Also, if you have issues saying no in social situations, pick up my free guide, Say No with Grace. The link is down below in the description. Number 4, emotional labor. You are giving free servant energy. Narcissists target nice people because once they really get their claws into you, you do a lot for them. For example, one time I was working with someone on a creative project and I let him lead the project because he had more experience. But what first started as a once-a-week writing session turned into him calling me whenever he wanted to, during the night, during the day, when I was working, and he would unload all of his problems, and I would become like his therapist. Then, when I would not answer the phone or say that I was busy, he would get full-on angry with me and start yelling at me, scolding me, and gaslighting me. He essentially got mad that his emotional servant wasn't following the rules anymore. That's the thing. They see you're kind. They see you put up with a lot. And now you started giving them free therapy. Like, why wouldn't they want to control you? Number 5, nice people devalue themselves. Narcissists can smell low self-worth the way sharks smell blood in the water. If you're the person who goes above and beyond, sacrifices your time, energy, sanity, and asks for nothing in return, they clock that instantly. It's like that coworker who works nights, weekends, nails every project, plays the office politics perfectly, and still never gets promoted, but they still stay. To a narcissist, that's not loyalty, that's free labor with no boundaries. They see that you will do backflips for breadcrumbs, and they love that. They also notice when you contort yourself to make everyone in the room comfortable because you're starving for validation. They can sense the void inside you. So if they toss you even the tiniest external compliment, your whole soul lights up like a Christmas tree. "Oh my God, you think I'm pretty? Oh, well, here's the sweater off my back. Here's my passwords. Here's my firstborn child. Take them." That's the danger. If you don't value yourself, even the cheapest compliment feels like a diamond ring. I remember one time a guy was like, "You have a fun personality." And I was like, "Oh my God, no one sees me like you do. I'll do anything for you, my love. Here, do you want my kidney?" It's dark, but it's real. So if you've dated narcissists, worked with them, or befriended them, don't just ask, "Why do they like me?" Ask, "What is it about me that makes them think I'm available for this?" No judgment, I've been there. The power comes when you spot the pattern. Once you can identify where you're undervaluing yourself, you can build boundaries that block narcissists fast. Because if you don't know something about yourself, you can't protect that part of you, and you're worth protecting.